Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today, in the spirit of all things October and spooky stories, I'm going to tell you a really scary one. Once upon a time, there was a hardworking and careful author who lost their entire hard drive, and it maybe wasn't backed up. Pretty scary, right? So today I'm coming to you from a slightly different setup, and you may notice that because that's exactly what happened to me. So I have a fancy new webcam, which is part of the new setup. Yay, that's positive. Because I'm going to be on the Choosify podcast now every Friday, which you can check out. I'm going to have a link below to their podcast. So fancy new webcam for that. Very exciting. But the other reason I have a new setup is that my computer died last week. It was very abrupt. It was probably time. I was already starting to look at new laptops, but I didn't have everything backed up. So I'm usually very good about backing up my writing files, my books, and things like that. I didn't back up any of my videos because every week when I post them, I post it and then I delete the one that I posted because it was a lot of space on my hard drive. And I was like, oh, we only have a few weeks left, no need to back that up. And then it crashed, so I have to redo a couple other videos. That's fine, it's no big deal. But I wanted to make sure that I could give you all a PSA about backing things up because it's a lot of work to do things the first time, and it's that much more to do it the second time. So thankfully I was able to salvage my intro and outro for this video, so I didn't have to redo that. My brother-in-law is thankfully super helpful with computers, so he said he may not be able to even salvage the hard drive on my last computer with some of the working files for the videos, which is pretty crazy because he is really good at computers. So overall, the moral of the story is to back up your work. You worked hard on it, you don't have to write it again, you're not going to remember the exact bits of dialogue you wrote or the perfect descriptions or the plot points when you're panicked and you're going back into your document that used to have thousands of words and now it has one. So make sure you back things up. My method for backing things up is twofold. So I use a thumb drive and I make sure it's always backed up there, and then I back it up to Google Drive as well. This may sound a little excessive, but what if you get your thumb drive corrupted? You just throw it into your bag and then your snack just gets all over it into these little details. That hasn't happened to me, but I know somebody that happened to, and that did not sound fun. So I never want my creative work to just live in one place only. So then I back it up to Google Drive. So at the beginning of this year, I ran out of space on Google Drive for the free amount that they give you. I think it's like 15 gigs, gigs. I don't know the sizing, but I used it up. So once I had used up my space, I actually stopped receiving emails. I had people texting me like, I tried to email you and I got bounced back. So that wasn't fun. But I just upgraded to the next level up on Google Drive, and it was worth every penny because I can save all of my working files for my books, for the artwork, for everything there, and I save the still images that I use for YouTube. I don't know why I don't save the videos. I need to get on that. It's going to be part of my process now. But ultimately, I wanted to share this with you to remind you to go and save your files, back them up. In fact, why don't you go and right below here there's a save button where you can watch this later. So save this to your watch for later playlist, and every time you watch it, back your things up. That way you'll constantly remember to do it, and you'll know that your files are backed up. Just take care of that, do that. So I hope you found this helpful, this nice little story of woe that can inspire you to back things up for yourself. Hopefully, if you did enjoy it, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. It helps YouTube to know that you're getting value from what I'm providing, and it helps get this information in front of other authors like us. So now you can get back to writing your book.